Hey Gemini, thank you so much for being one of my top viewers in March. So let's do a little bonus reading for you. Um, so let's get into some details. Let's get into some details with Gemini's love life, finances, or career. Let's get into some details for Gemini, for their finances, love life, and career. Possibilities, rebirth. Anything else? Possibilities, rebirth, suppression. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is all about, Gemini. Can you be a little bit more specific on the possibilities, the rebirth, and the suppression? Can you be a little bit more specific? Is it career? Is it finances? Is it love life? Okay, we get the justice card. We get the justice card. So it looks like there's some karma that is balancing out for you, and amen. That's an amazing thing. So, Gemini, pay attention to things that you were wronged by, that you get to see come back, and you get to be the beneficiary. So, in other words, if there was somebody that you knew that they were intentionally doing you wrong, and let's say you didn't retaliate, maybe you didn't stoop to their level with a low vibrational frequency action like gossiping or being frustrated, but instead you held your vibration high, just acknowledging, hey, I'm not going down there with you. Just be mindful to release this. Just be mindful to release it. Now, it's going to be different for all of you, but it could be in terms of career. It could be in terms of any type of relationship. And it could be in terms of finances. If you had someone take something from you, steal from you, or if you had a friendship, a family member, or a partnership where somebody decided, oh, that's mine, I'm going to take that. Just look for it to begin to be resolved and for things to be balanced now. The way to experience this faster is by releasing what they did. In other words, let's not carry what the person did to you by talking about it, by thinking about it. If you can, do your best to see it as something that happened for you to grow, for you to gain strength, for you to somehow have a different awareness about yourself, life, or some skill or gift that you did not have before. So is there anything else for Gemini for their bonus reading? Anything else for, okay, turning in? Anything else? All right. Okay. Turning in and transformation. Turning in and transformation. Anything else? Flowering. Okay, so this is the beginning of something for you. This is the very beginning of something for you. So it looks like you experienced the loss of whoever it was, and now things are balancing out karmically with the Justice card. But these cards are also saying you've got to leave whatever the person did behind. And by the way, this can include yourself. Like if you made some sort of huge mistake and now you're feeling horrible about it, this could include yourself, where you've got to release it and forgive yourself. These cards are also saying that, hey, whenever we can get into a meditative state and take a look at why that might have happened. This happened to me the other day when I was like, why am I attracting this? And I was in a meditative state and I went, oh my gosh, because I know what that feels like, to feel like that person feels. And then when I looked further into my own situation, I thought, well, but that was a contracted experience. And a lot of these people are bringing these things on themselves by the way they think about their experience, by the way they focus on it, by the way they talk to other people. So they're two different things. And I was able to do some energy work around it and release it. And so this is the case here, where if we can just do a little bit of work on who did what, how did you grow, what did you learn, who have you become now. This is the key to your transformation. This is the key to your transformation. And it does look like you get to grow and become something other than you were before, which is true with all things. But let's see if we can get some sort of timeline, or if we can get next steps besides meditation, and there's a huge transformation happening. Is there anything else that we can get from everything, the karma starting to rebalance? Wisdom. Hello. We know that, though. We know that. Is there any next steps for a Gemini? Stand your ground. Oh, dag. So these folks might come back and be like, poke, poke, poke. Sometimes that happens, though, and it's not a bad thing. When that happens, it's really just for you to understand where you came from, to who you are now, because words don't teach. Me telling you this isn't going to teach you, but that type of situation coming back to you, that person coming back to you, and you not having the same response, you choosing your reaction, is huge. So that's why we got the wisdom card. But should these folks, or should this situation reappear? Some people say, oh, I'm being tested. No, you're just showing you how far you've come and what this situation actually did for you, which was change you and put you in a better position to have the things that you say you want. So is there anything else? Is there anything else for Gemini? Is there anything else? Harmony. Okay, well, this is dope. So it's going to create a more high vibrational you, so that you can be a vibrational match for the things that you say that you want. So this is actually huge. It's not like a small thing. So to recap, there is some sort of balancing of karma from someone or some situation that you were done wrong by. Let's say you were fired from your job and you knew your boss was jealous and you were like, why is this happening? Well, Source, through these cards, is just telling you that it was a huge opportunity for you to know yourself more. And now that you know yourself more, you have a higher vibration and you have wisdom, and you also have the ability to tell people to back the F up. So this is tremendous. So look for little signs and synchronicities. Look for 1111, 222. Look for dragonflies, butterflies, whatever your symbology is for the universe to communicate with you when these instructions might be particularly auspicious, when it might be the best time to sit and meditate. Source is always trying to communicate with us. It's just, what are you paying attention to? I never really paid attention to animal totems in the Native American culture, but there were certain things that were just really strange to me, and so I started to look them up. Like one day a little lizard crawled into my house and I thought, what's he doing? I would open the door and he would just be like, not doing that. And I would think, okay, there's something else to this. So I looked it up. What do little lizards mean? And the meaning in Native American tradition was pay attention to your dreams. That night I had some amazing dream where I was trying to be communicated with, but I didn't know that. And then the next morning I opened the door and he walked right out. So the universe is always trying to communicate with us to assist us in these things. So please do yourself a favor and just pay attention. April is a powerful month. We've already had so many solar winds, solar flares. seven planet alignment, the Schumann resonance, at the end of last month with a huge timeline jump. So things are going on. So you're right on time with this masterful rebirth. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was useful in some way. If you did like it, would you please like, share, and follow? It really does help the channel so much. Thank you so much for just joining me and for being one of my highest rated videos in March. So thank you, and I will see you soon. Bye.